Glory be to Yah. Here we are this early morning before the sun rises today, praying the proper way in our closet, in private, in secret. We already prayed. We don't pray in public. We don't disobey what Jesus say. So what we have here today in the rainbow I Ching is heaven over thunder. All right. What this also is innocence, which is a perfect representation of the situation that I am. You know, what is it called? Humility comes before honor. So I humble myself. I come here. Went to bed early, soon after nightfall. So by 7:30 or so, I'm back here praying and going to sleep. And wake up around 2 a.m. Already got like 7.5 hours in of sleep. And so feeling very innocent and very vulnerable in my experience. Then, all right, so then we got this is our AlphaGram, and our OmegaGram, or our hexagram that reflects upon the fast today is this one right here. Remember, if it's the same color as the dice that it's looking at, it's saying that this will change in the future to this. But if it's the same color, matching the color of it, right, it's pointing to the past. So, for instance, if this was yellow-white right here, this would be saying, hey, the past was yellow-black. So, in our instance here, the past was blue-white. So, I wasn't properly praying right here in the closet super early in the morning, right? Now I am. So, now I am, and I'm sustained by this prayer. So, this particular dice, out of all the other dice, is of its being its same face, black dot, it's like a infinite well, an infinite torus. And this one, opposite to that, is a depleted well, which makes sense. Like, I'm exhausted emotionally from doing things my own way, right? So that makes sense. And then the other ones are describing this transition of, we have a past hexagram, which produces biting through. So it's like a difficult thing. Wandering. I don't know what to do. I don't know. And then keeping still, right? That was literally what I was doing last night. I was having some difficulty. I was talking to God and praying and eventually just started wandering, cleaning things around the house, doing something productive, and then eventually was keeping still, right? We could also say that this could also mirror what was happening this morning before I came to the innocence of the prayer. And that is, like, I woke up and I was like, what am I doing? I'm just like, I started staying still, started praying, and I was like, you know what? Let me go see what time it is. Then I come back. So this is pretty cool here, though. Innocence. If you're here in proper prayer early in the morning, like you're supposed to, you're gonna feel the sense of innocence, the sense of vulnerability, which will lead here in this instance to retreat and to development. And the symbolism that I chose for a retreat is this right here: meditating, retreating into one's temple of man, right? The spirit within, right? And development, being nourished by the light that's in the root of man, right? Development, growing. So, very insightful, very enjoyable this morning. And if I wanted to get even deeper insight, I could go to yahwehzidkenu.shop. You can find my website online. And I can get even more in-depth reading than this if I'd like. But and that's all, folks. That's it for now. Pretty cool. Reflecting on the past, reflecting on the future. Right? Accidentally just touched that one. We can see what it is. It would be, the hexagram would be lake over thunder. Lake over thunder. Lake over thunder. Where we have it. Lake, thunder, thunder. Lake over thunder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 17. Lake over thunder. Following. Follow for more. Glory be to God.